What do you remember about the trip to the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum?
People put stuff on the fences whenever they walked by.
The fence that had decoration.
There were bracelets lined up under the fence, and there was a little wreath thing with a child picture.
And all the presents and stuff for all the people that passed away. And there's our posters that all of us made for them.
My fourth, and fifth graders made posters. One that said "In Loving Memory," and then the other one had all their names and all the names of the staff and everybody at school.
The two walls.
It was pretty cool. Getting off the bus, I saw the gate.
9:01
The minute before the bomb,
and 9:03.
the minute after.
We saw chairs. The chairs.
Seeing all the chairs outside on the lawn.
The chairs, and there's a space in between. That's where the building fell apart. There's 5 chairs over to the side of the building, and those for some of the people who weren't in the building, but they died in the bomb blast still. Some of them were big, some of them were small, some of them were medium-sized.
The chairs really made them think about the people, especially the smaller chairs.
The little small chairs stood for all the children that had died in the bombing. I know they really liked the reflection pool. The kids really enjoyed the little pond area that was outside in the garden that was right next to the chairs.
The reflecting pool.
The reflection water.
In the water.
The reflecting pool.
The pool. I think it's really awesome. We get to put our hands in the water and put them on the wall and hold them to a second, and we can see our handprints.
One of the speakers that spoke to us about it said that, if there's something you want to leave, that's probably the best thing to do. Like, they thought that was just the coolest thing ever.
I remember the tree, the survival tree.
One thing that my kids liked was the survivor tree.
The surviving tree.
The survivor tree. When the building blew up and the tree caught on fire. People thought that it was dead, but until they didn't saw the leaves growing back. We just talked about it.
Listen to someone talk.
We ate around it, drank.
Eat lunch.
We sat around the survivor tree and just kind of had a little picnic, and they seemed to enjoy that.
On the camera footage.
The security camera.
Of people who died. A whole day.
The photo gallery.
It had the number of the rider truck. All the broken pieces. A lot of stuff that broke down. No trophy. All the babies that were asleep.
Timothy McVeigh's car.
A coffee cup. Some keys. A wallet. People that were in the explosion that were trying to get out, they forgot their stuff in the explosion.
I would have wanted to spend a lot more time looking at the stuff in the museum. I feel like we just kind of skimmed over it.
I would like to spend more time just going through each of the rooms and just reading more about, all the people who helped the bombing victims and just getting a better feel of what happened there that day.
The videos.
All the videos.
The one where they were saving people.
Videos that tell us what happened at the museum.
I was really impressed with how well the students were paying attention. The videos were very impactful.
They show us the people that died and how they did die.
Watching the videos and seeing all the stuff and all the devastation it had, seeing all the pain and the sadness, how it affected everybody in the city.
Videos of people who were trying to find someone who was in the bomb.
The baby got carried by that man.
The water resources room.
The water department.
The Water Resources Board room.
We went in there and we were listening to the voices. They were having a meeting.
It was just a regular meeting.
We heard the sounds of the bomb going off, and it really impacted the children, and it made it more real for me.
The noise.
Hearing that, how loud it was and how surprising it was, kind of shocked me.
When we came out, you saw all the destruction that happened.
And seeing all the keys that they had collected and just the rubble of what the bomb caused.
A guy told us there was an explosion.
His speech, what he told the children, was pretty amazing because he was one of the survivors.
Most important thing that I think that we experienced while we were there was hearing firsthand from one of the survivors.
He finally got upgraded to a new office, and he finally had a window.
3 weeks before the bomb, he turned his back towards the window.
He turned his head around because he was getting distracted every time he looked out. April 19th, 1995, a bomb went off.
When the bomb exploded, glass flew into his head, and he had to take it out.
I don't think anyone ever gets their life completely back after something traumatic like that. But he is able to live a normal life now, even after the tragedy. This was a good opportunity to see it and remember the people who, not only the ones who died, but the ones who spent days and weeks rescuing other people.
And just how do you move forward from an event like this, especially such a negative event in your life? We in the Tipton Tiger Leaders Program are committed to the Oklahoma Standard. That involves committing to acts of service, acts of honor, and acts of kindness in order to make Oklahoma an even better place to live.